Good afternoon. It's June 12th, 2024, and today we had a range day after a measured move up. So we had this strong breakout um, in the overnight, some news item, and that led to a measured move based on the low of the bar to the high of the body of the bar. And we formed a double top and had a strong sell off after that double top, and then we found support and then went higher. So um, I didn't mark the trades. Today was, for me, today was very hard to trade. Well, I mean, it was very obvious and easy until we hit this measured move. And then I think for me, I was just letting my excitement of the big move take over. And that's not something you want to do. So right away, I like this one because that looks like a two-legged pullback. Unfortunately, it goes sideways for a little bit, but I like that one. Technically, this is a second entry, but it's an inside bar. So you could have had the trend line here, but this might have confused you after it broke through. But I do like this. I like this. I mean, you got two legs down, and it's off this trend line. Big bearish bar. Maybe you take the one to the left of it because of how low risk that is. Two-legged pullback, boom. Doesn't go very far until right here. All the shorts exit. And becomes a very strong move up. We're going sideways here. I don't think you want to look at this one. This is tough though. And I mean, maybe you look at something like this. And at that point, maybe you take this one for that reason, because that looks like a second entry. If not there, you got a leg down here. You can see it pulls back and then another leg down. So maybe you consider that one. And I don't think you can get in on this again after that. Come back to the trend line, we bounce, and then you get a second leg down, really two legs that probably make up one leg. And then we're going sideways. And so I was looking at this on a different chart, and so I like this. Okay, I'm going to mark it blue because that good signal bar and your risk reward is good. I mean, even if you look at it, you could argue for it to be a second entry on a different time frame because you can see the move down stalls right here. This is a wedge bottom. One push down, two push down, three push down. The channel is confirmed. Big bullish signal bar. I like that. After, the bias is clearly up. Yeah, we just hit that measured move, but, prices are going to try and go higher. So I like that move, but then, after it dies off, I think you really want to be careful. Like, you got a second entry right here, but it's not clear what prices are doing anymore. You can see we find some resistance like right around here, and then we sell off and we find support down here. And so this is tough. I don't think you can, I mean, you could argue for this one, but it's a new low. But to me, it kind of looks like we got like a channel that's played out now. move sell climax to a new low. We come back to hit resistance, and you get a strong sell off, and then I think there's another news item. Yeah, this was okay. So this was 11 o'clock, and yeah, it just goes haywire. So you want to stay out of this. There was another news item at 11:30, so you want to sit tight. And probably around here is when you could have come back in. We break out to the high side, it fails. This one is tempting right here. That's a two-legged pullback. It's a breakout pullback, and it's a reversal doji. And it, even by the count, it's a second entry long. So maybe you consider that one. Goes up here, you make a double top. And I mean, could you take this? Yeah, you could. It forms perfect, pretty much perfect double top with over here. But you can't take this and scalp out. If you take this, you have to swing because the probability is so low that your risk reward needs to be really good. And so you're risking 13 ticks, let's say, and you want to, maybe go for 7 or 8 points. Whatever it is. Maybe, go down to the opening price and boom, it goes straight there. Some buying comes in here, sideways, a little bit of buying, and it's just trying to bottom out here. This is the breakout pullback area from the overnight. And so it's not abnormal for there to be a lot of support here. This is too congested. When you see this and it fails and it comes back down here, you probably want to consider going long. And I like this one for sure. When it pulls back and you're still getting bull legs and bull moves. So I like this. It's technically this is just a higher low, but to me this looks like the reversal. Boom. And that's really it. You got a 50% pullback and then it sells off, but I think that's a little too risky. I mean, you can see there's like a wedge top there. And there's like a nested wedge top within that. So something to consider, but again, you would probably have to swing that one too. Can't be scalping out on those low probability ones. So anyway, that's how I saw it today. Let's take a look at the daily chart. I was going to pull up the daily chart, but for some reason it's not working, so I'm going to have to sign off. Hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.